You're wondering about hiring a voice actor and all that. That's great. And, there's those AI options too that they have out there now that Amazon's still got it in beta, but it's going to be eventually across all Amazon accounts where the AI reads it and it sounds super realistic. Because I have the beta on one of my accounts and I've heard it and it's very good, but it's not like a dramatic reading, right? If you wanted to have someone like bring the whole thing, especially like in a kid's book where you want to do sounds and all that, you'd have to do that separately. Here's the interesting thing about ACX and Audible and Amazon. They only account for about 13% of the entire audiobook market. So it sounds like, oh, that's nothing, should publish elsewhere. But here's what's interesting. Even though they only account for 13%, that's of the total number of audiobooks published each year, they control over 63% of the market. And that's up from 41% just 5 years ago. They are just kind of taking it over. Listen to this. This is from wordsrated.com. They show that Audible generates twice as many audiobooks sold compared to the entire rest of the industry. The entire industry, they have twice as many books sold. So yes, you could publish wide, and clearly a lot of people do. But the statistics show that really most books are going to be sold through Audible and through Amazon. And there are, as I'm sure with you, there are days I wake up and think, I wish Amazon didn't rule the world, but they kind of just do in this space. And they're clearly they just keep growing. And so personally, I kind of think it's like publishing ebooks. Yes, you can publish for a bunch of different platforms. You can publish wide, but statistically, you're going to sell most of your books through Amazon. So you have to weigh, what's your return on investment with all your time and your energy by making a book go wide versus just having it on Amazon? Same with the audiobooks. What kind of time and energy is it costing you to go ahead and go wide with all this stuff, as opposed to just saying, you know what, I'm going to put it on Amazon and I'm going to start working on another book? That's personally what I would do. I don't like having to, maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I just don't like to have to upkeep all the different platforms and working with all the different stuff or find go-betweens between me and all these platforms. I would rather just put it on Amazon and have a big push to it and then move on to working on my next book and be able to focus on that one thing and make it really good. And I think statistically, the sales should be there for you. So anyway, hope this helps. Oh, you also said you were wondering if uploading a book to Amazon still has a place where you have to acknowledge how much AI was used. It's not how much AI was used, it's whether AI was used at all in essentially the writing of the book. I think the word they use is creation, but I think what they're really getting after is they want to know whether you wrote the book or whether AI wrote the book, because I think they're trying to protect their platform from having, kind of like Google is with YouTube, from having a bunch of AI slop on it as opposed to things created by real people. And I don't think they're doing anything right with that information right now in the listings, but they could just by flipping a switch, right? Because they have the information whether a book is AI generated or not. And I anticipate there's going to become a day not too far off where books are going to be definitely labeled whether they're from AI or a real person, because typically people want to know whether creative work is real or not. Spotify is facing this right now with music. People are uploading AI music a lot. They say 40% of the music right now that's being uploaded every day is from AI material. And so they're wanting to differentiate the two, because even though people will listen to the AI, if people know it's AI, they don't want to listen to it and they devalue the platform. So they're trying to be careful of that.